everyone, it's me. And it's Tyler. And we are Todd and Tyler, and it is the More is Less podcast show, where you get more news in less time. So we're going to get right to it. There's not a lot going on because it's Corona thing. And everything's shut down. But we found some stuff that hopefully you'll enjoy and you can listen to and get you away from all the Corona stuff online and on the news.
So technically not all the states are closed down. There's some states that are actually open.
Yeah, they're starting to open up. We have Georgia opening up, Florida opening up.
California opening up.
In fact, I will be talking about the state of Illinois opening up some stuff, even.
I thought they
So
weren't
that's
for
going
the
to
next
be
2
later in the
weeks.
show. Unless Tyler wants to talk about it now. You want to go right to it?
No.
But he is right. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Elon Musk tonight. I'm going to talk about a little bit of Raspberry Pi because I like Raspberry Pi, and this is the More is Less podcast show where we want to talk about what we want to talk about. Talk a little bit about China and how they fucking up with the ventilators.
Oh, they fucked up now?
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk a little bit about NASA because I'm into that. Sports, man. This is cool in sports, man. This is fucking badass. And I don't want to get too much into it, but let me just say Cincinnati Bengals, New England Patriots. That's all I'm going to say, and you'll find out later in the show. Michael Jordan, the best. Listen, the best player of basketball of all time. Him and Isaiah still got their feud going on. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Well, I think some people will probably disagree with you. There's probably other players that are like really good.
No question. If you guys
way before.
No. If you guys ain't watched The Last Dance on ESPN, not ESPN2, watch it on ESPN because it's unedited. You hear the cuss and you hear just natural what happened. You gotta watch it. It gives you definitely more respect to Michael Jordan. He ain't seen it, so he don't know. But I'm telling you right now, watch it. Watch it, and watch it.
I always heard that he was always a ball hogger.
No. Here's the situation with Michael. He played hard every time he came out, whether it was practice or not. And his goal was to win. And if you weren't there to help him win, he didn't need you there. Okay? And a lot of them, when he first started, weren't very good. I mean, he talked about the fact the night that he walked in to a hotel room and they had lines of cocaine, some weed, and
that was at Peoria
on a fucking bed. And he's like, I'm trying to fucking win this shit. You guys are trying to hang out and party all the fucking time. Now, don't get me wrong. Sounds like a good time.
That was at Peoria. That was at one of the hotels in Peoria.
But if you're trying to win a fucking championship and you're fucking around with all that bullshit, taking yourself away, nope. He would stay after practice, force people to practice longer. They didn't like it. That kind of shit. He's a very intense person. And so some people, and confident. Sometimes you take that confidence as arrogance. But when you played as good as he did and set records as he did, he has a right to be confident.
Well, we'll start off with global news.
Let's start off with some global news. First off, a little bit of market summary. I always talk about the market a little bit. Unfortunately, today it's down 288 points. We got a rough day today. We had
just for today, though.
Well, there was an unemployment come out. Over 30 million people unemployed today.
Again?
Yeah, for so far. I don't have to tell you guys that. You're looking at the news. It's all negative. The end's falling. But the last 5 days has not been too bad for the market. So
it has been going up. What I'm looking at right now.
Overall, in the last month or so, even the last, if you look at the last 6 months, it did drop off, obviously, because it dropped off.
That's when the depression hit.
Right, last February, in February, beginning of March.
Or I should say when the bubble popped.
Right, but in the last week or so, it's been doing pretty good. So, really happy about that, for sure. Yeah, most folks are still staying home. They're abiding by their laws and the rules and by Pritzker and everyone.
There's some states that are opening up their reopening right now.
Yeah, we talked about that already. Florida's opening up a lot of places, beaches and shit. Georgia's opened up salons and massage parlors and I'm not sure what else, but
I heard California
restaurants
was.
are starting to open
I
up.
think California was open too.
Well, California opened up the beaches, and then Governor
And then they closed it.
Newsom closed it today
Why?
because there were so many people at the beaches they weren't adhering to the 6-foot safety measure. And I'm saying, hey, good luck with that. I mean, right now
That's what you need right now because
if the people decide to go to the fucking beach, what more freedom is there than the beach? Think about this. How was America discovered? What's the first thing they fucking landed on?
a beach.
Right. When you think about enjoying yourself and relaxing and sitting around, where do you think about going to?
A beach?
Right. Well, think about it. Laying out on the beach, hanging out. So, come on now. So, but we'll see. But yeah, there are a lot of them opening up. One state that started opening up is Michigan.
Oh God, we should talk.
Yeah.
God.
But the
People-
governor, Gretchen Whitmer, has actually had some positive news on her front. She was being sued, and a Michigan Court of Claims has said that her stay-at-home order does not violate the Constitution. So,
Because she's running the state and it's her job to keep people safe.
that's what they're saying. But
And also in the news, they also said that some of the people riot went inside the Capitol with firearms.
well, they're going to let you know that they're in charge. I guess.
I'm surprised they
I
didn't
don't
shoot
know.
anyone
I
yet.
don't know. I'm not really for that, to be honest, but the problem is, and I've been saying this for a while, it's called PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. And where's the trauma coming from? The news media every day, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. The world's coming in. Look how many viruses we got. We're gonna die. Everything's good, terrible, crazy, awesome, terrible. Oh God, we're gonna die. 4 fucking deaths in this county. 4. 3 of them in the same fucking place. Inside, not outside, not on the beach, not on a golf course. Inside. So where do we want to be?
Outside,
But where are we?
inside.
Right. There you go. That's all
Well,
I
right
gotta
now
say.
we gotta have warm weather because no one likes cold weather.
It is cold.
That's why the South has some states open because it's warmer.
Yeah. So at least the governor is thinking about that. So he has modified the stay-at-home order that's going into effect, which is pretty good.
This is for Illinois, right?
It's for Illinois. So hopefully.
Yeah, 2 more weeks. Yeah, look at that. That's
2
going.
more weeks. Yeah. So, essential business and manufacturing is going to start opening up. Educational institutions may allow and establish procedures to pick up necessary supplies for the students and shit. Hospitals will be able to perform surgeries, outpatient surgeries now. Not much more than that, to be honest. So, he wants everyone to wear masks. That's going to be hilarious. But we'll see.
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll see. Last thing I got in news, unless you got anything.
I actually do.
Okay, well, I'll let him talk. I'll take a drink, and then I'll get to my last part of the news. And
We all know what.
You gotta get a lot closer, man.
I'm fine.
They
I like.
can hear you. You gotta be up like this.
They can still hear me. Anyways, what I have right now is that that's mine.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways,
Thing.
we all know is that the Pentagon has released some footage of UFOs,
Oh yeah.
and
I didn't talk about this. Go for it.
a lot of people, said that aliens don't exist. The Earth is flat. Well, apparently there's actually footage, and the camera
Come on.
quality was complete trash.
Come on now.
I could see better camera quality off of a phone than that.
Mm-hmm.
And they have, I think Navy have found it. I think they lock onto it, but I don't think they did anything.
How could they? The speeds that those fuckers were going.
I
Even
don't
if
know
they
how.
locked on, the missiles couldn't go fast enough to catch up. Seriously. They couldn't even go fast enough to catch up.
I think it was only a camera shot only. camera lock
Yeah, it was
shot.
pretty good. It was camera, but the speed that they went was crazy.
Wow.
And the fact that they can change direction. If
It-
you don't think there's
It was
aliens,
hovering on. It was hovering over water too,
Mhm.
which was really weird.
I mean, I'm not for lizard people and all that crazy shit, but
Mark Zuckerberg.
you gotta real, you gotta. I mean, logically thinking, you'd be very narcissistic to think we're it. More than likely, we're not it, and have been other peoples here. And if they're sophisticated enough to fly here and everything, then they're sophisticated enough to not let us know it.
So right now, January, we almost started World War III. What was it the worst phenomenon that happened in February? The virus.
In the February is when the corona started. Yeah.
February started. What
In
happened?
February, beginning. Of
What happened in March? Oh, like what was another? Oh yeah, Kobe Bryant died. April. Nothing really bad happened in April. May.
Well,
May.
we had
Maybe aliens.
We had friends that died in April, but
But I'm talking about the
Personally, but-
world.
worldwide,
Aliens may start invading in May.
no, it's not going to happen.
Let's hope not.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's I think that's all I have right now.
Okay, last news is about China, because I worry about China. I think we got to pay attention to them. They're the ones we got to worry the most about.
Oh yeah, Jin Kong Un's not dead.
And when I say China, I don't mean the people. People are awesome. I've had people that I've worked with that were Chinese, and I still do, and they're great people. I'm talking about the government and their plans.
Fuck the government.
Well, and the fact that they don't have regulations and shit. For example, I guess British doctors say that ventilators that were purchased from China could kill coronavirus patients. That's kind of the opposite of what you kind of want,
They're China. They don't give a shit.
right? Says they can warn of significant patient harm if they use them in there. They're they're the Shangri-La 510 model, and they're built by the country's major ventilation manufacturers, Beijing Aeromed Company Limited. Fucking, they don't even know what that is. Anyway, not good. The quality's bad. It don't work right. It can cause problems. And once again, watch what we get from China. We need to bring that shit home from China. Ain't no doubt.
We get a lot of our shit from China,
Right.
including our materials.
All right. We'll get done with global news. We'll go to tech and science. We'll hand it over to Tyler. See what he's got to say. After he takes a drink.
You do the tech shit.
You got no science?
No, I don't.
You got games?
Yeah.
Okay. What about sports?
Let me look.
You got no sports?
Let me
We got
look.
sports.
We got sports.
We got sports. We got sports. First of all, tech and science. Raspberry Pi. I know you guys don't give a fuck. I give a fuck. They're announcing a new $50 12 megapixel camera that you can actually add on. It's fucking crazy. You can add on lenses to it.
What company? Oh, I shouldn't say
Look at
that.
that.
I was gonna say what company calls themselves? What was that company called?
Raspberry Pi?
Yeah, well, who calls themselves Raspberry Pi? And I realized, oh shit, there's a company that's named after Apple.
Right.
So I shouldn't say shit.
Exactly. Right. That's kind of the take, if you think about it. Anyway, look how big that camera lens is, and the lens on that is interchangeable. It's basically got a 12.3 megapixel backside illuminated Sony IMX 477 sensor with a 1.55 micron pixel camera lens, and it'll plug right into it. You can turn the Raspberry
It almost
Pi.
looks like those what was those things? I remember that star sightseeing that got what was it called, a telescope?
Yeah, telescope.
It looks like a fucking telescope.
Yeah, well, that is a long range. That's his long zoom. That's what you can use now the Raspberry Pi to do. You know, high quality video and high quality pictures, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's what I like. You don't know what people are going to use it for. But for $50,
Telescope.
maybe. Why not? Fucking why not? Oh, let's talk about the next. The next one's fucking awesome. Elon Musk. Come on,
Oh
guys.
God.
Elon. You want to talk about it?
Now you go on for it.
Figures. No, I'm joking. I'm the one that researches the part of the tech science. He does the games because he's really into that. Elon Musk says shelter in place orders during the COVID are fascist.
Wait, what?
Yep, they're fascist. Yep.
The fuck?
He says the orders in the San Francisco Bay Area and throughout the U.S. is fascist. He says it is stripping people of their freedom on a Tesla earnings call that he posted on Wednesday. He did this at a Tesla earnings call. And he's got a lot of criticism because he's worried about not being able to resume production in the Bay Area and he's losing money, you know? Says, and this should be he says, the rant began after Musk said, we are a bit worried about not being able to resume production in the Bay Area. And that should be identified as a serious risk. 6 Bay Area counties extended the shelter in place, affecting San Francisco, Fremont, who gives a fuck, a bunch of others. But anyway, wouldn't that be interesting if he decided to move his fucking place? Go do it.
He's gonna move it where?
Bring it here. Bring it here.
Well, the corrupt state?
Huh?
The corrupt state?
Yeah, well, it's better than you think. We're not as corrupt as California, so we're doing something right. Right? All right, let's talk about NASA.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
From Elon Musk to NASA.
I know. Well, Elon Musk does have
SpaceX.
and the Starlights satellites. And
tonight, that's
it
tonight?
ain't gonna help you guys because by the time I produce this and get it out tomorrow,
It's Thursday.
Because it's Thursday. Oh yeah, it's Thursday, April 30th, right?
Yeah.
But tonight, if you look at the northeast and northwest sky, we're gonna see between like at 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10:30. What time is it?
9:15.
We're gonna stop this for too long so we can go out and watch it. You're gonna supposedly see them in the sky. But
Can?
yeah, that's what they're saying.
What time does it start?
Like 9:30. I got it over there, like 9:30, 10:30.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's get this done then. You guys are probably tired of watching this anyway. The 4 of you that watch it, we appreciate the 4 of you guys that watch us.
You better share this stuff to other people so we can get more views.
Well, you were supposed to create a Twitter page or a Twitch page, or Twitch account, but you never did.
You never gave me the username or password yet.
You got to make it up. You create the account. I don't have it. Do you like the More Is Us podcast show? You like us talking about shit that ain't even important?
I need the username.
We'll figure it out. Okay. We will. Hey, tell your friends. Spread the word. We're trying to be funny too. NASA picks SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Dynetics to create landers to take humans to the moon. They're going to take a man and a woman to the moon, and they're going to pick one of them. They're all going to work on a design, and then one of them will be picked. And they're going back to the moon by 2024.
We're not repopulating on the moon, are we? Please don't tell me.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of important minerals and shit we could harvest.
I know that, but there's not a lot of gravity like Mars.
Well, here's how important it is. The contracts are worth $967 million combined.
If there's oil on the moon, then probably, but I don't believe that.
Oil, fuck oil. That ain't what they're looking at. They're looking at titanium, gold, magnesium, shit that's really hard to get here. Fuck that. Oil don't mean shit. You want more iPhones, it ain't oil that you need. It's titanium and magnesium and shit like that. Anyway,
whatever.
We're going. I'm done with that. We're going to move on to the next. And the next is gaming news, and that's with Tyler.
Okay, so off the gaming news, tonight I think my brother, Tanner, has
El Broso
told us that Assassin's Creed is making a game now. Making their next new game in the Assassin's Creed franchise.
They are.
They released the trailer for it. It's called Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a Viking It's gonna be a Viking Viking Creed apparently.
Guess what the problem is, though? I think.
Is there a problem? Oh yeah. Apparently it's gonna be starting off on Xbox One or the Xbox Series X.
Better have the Xbox
But there is no release date. It only say it was holiday 2020. That's also when the PlayStation 5 will come out.
and the new Xbox
Series X, which looks like a PC box.
There's going to be a lot of competition. That's why Tyler's going to save his money. He's going to buy the Xbox Series X, and I'm going to buy the PS5, and then we'll be able to compare them, and we'll let you know about it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let you know. He's going to get a job this summer, and we'll have the money. And then we'll be able to review it and let you know what's going on with it between the two. And there for a while, we used to roll that way. We had a Sony, it was a PS2.
I thought it was PlayStation 1.
PS1, and then we had an Xbox, and then we had a fucking Wii. I mean, we were fucking rolling, you know?
No, it was PlayStation 2, Xbox. That's all I remember.
You don't remember the Wii?
I remember the Wii because the Wii wasn't made before the Xbox. The Xbox was made before the Wii.
Yeah, but we had them all.
It was PlayStation, PlayStation 2, the original Xbox. Yeah. Then it was the PlayStation 3, and then it was the Wii. I think. Yeah, it was the Wii.
That's correct.
What?
And then the PS4.
PlayStation 4. We never got. No, Xbox 360.
I'm sorry, you're right. Xbox 360.
Xbox 360, then PlayStation 4.
We had both those at the same time for a while. No. We had the PS3 and the Xbox 360 for a while at the same time. And then we bought the PS4.
And never got the Xbox One because I heard it was so bad. Yeah, it was very bad.
Exactly. But the Xbox Series X is basically the same hardware as Sony.
It's a PC.
Yeah, well, same hardware as Sony.
It's just a square. It's just a square box. It's like 10 feet up, not 10 feet. Like.
So I got a question for you. When you're playing that,
6 or 7, 3 or 4 or 5 feet are up.
When you're playing that video game and it's fucking awesome and beautiful, are you just fucking staring at the box down there? Or do you give a fuck?
It depends on where you put the fucking disc at.
Right. They know discs. It's all digital now, bitch. All digital.
People still do the old ways.
I know. They do, unfortunately.
And I also got a Nintendo Switch, and I love the Switch a lot. I had not played Animal Crossing because I don't have enough money to buy it.
How much is it? $50?
$60.
Jesus, Lord criminy. Boy, Nintendo's figured that shit out, ain't they? What else you got in gaming news?
That's all I have for gaming news right this week.
Seriously?
And there's not a lot of things happening this week.
I guess not.
For gaming.
I mean, it's true. With Corona going on, there ain't shit.
Well, the gamers are not gamers. The game developers are not really affected by the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But a lot of like sports, sports, and movie people who have that type of job.
Yeah.
Are basically screwed.
Y'all we'll do sports then. Y'all into the NFL? Who's not? I mean, at least a little bit, right?
I heard we got one Illinois player that was on the NFL draft. Went to New York Giants.
Yeah, and that's not what I'm going to talk about, and I don't remember his name. But if you want to look it up, you can. You're not looking at the fucking sheet?
I'm just speaking of what's on my fucking mind.
Well, yeah, but then they're going to go, who the fuck is it?
I
know, that's what I'm saying. While he's looking it up, Bengals release Andy Dalton after drafting Joe Burrow.
Oh, Bengals.
What's that say? Here's the kicker. Guess who's looking at Mr. Dalton? Tyler. Guess who's looking at Andy Dalton?
Who?
New England Patriots.
Who's Andy Dalton?
He's been released by the Cincinnati Bengals because they just fucking drafted a badass fucking quarterback by the name of Joe Burrow.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So some shit's moving on, man. He was a top overall pick, man. He threw 60 touchdowns in 2019, an FBS record and won the Heisman Trophy and led the Tigers to the national championship. So you think he's any good? Probably. So they had no need for Dalton. And here's what's going to be fucking interesting. We all know this. Here's the real deal. The Dalton, the quarterback, no one's talking about that. You know what people are talking about? Will Brady and Gronk.
Oh yeah, Gronk's back.
Tampa Bay. If Brady and Gronk, if Tampa Bay fails in performing, and New England succeeds, you know what that means? Bill Belichick is a great coach, and what it tells you is he did not need Brady in the team to get the job done. Now, if the opposite happens, you know, Belichick grabs this quarterback here and you know, Dalton here, and he ends up fucking up, and I don't make too many points and don't win too many games, and the Tampa Bay just fucking starts tearing ass. Guess what people are gonna say, Tyler?
What?
What are people gonna say? People are gonna say
Just fucking retire?
that Brady was what caused New England to win. That's what they're gonna say. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out this year, if we ever have fucking sports come back.
Apparently there was no Illinois got drafted in the NFL.
I got nothing. No, he moved to a different. He transferred to a different school.
What school was that?
God knows, but it was smaller than that one. He was in like the second round or third round. But it's you know, one of those.
Connecticut?
Things.
No, no.
It's hard to say.
I can't. I saw it on Twitter. I couldn't figure out the
Do you
name.
remember his name?
No.
That can be hard.
But they're saying there's
none from Illinois, but
they're just saying there's none.
that's okay. I think we've done enough for the night, enough damage. There isn't a lot going on. It's Corona time, but we are committed to bringing you the 4 or 5 you people that watch our video, and all the people that you hopefully will tell us.
You missed one.
No, that's last week.
Oh, never mind.
I never deleted it. See, he cuts me off right in the middle.
Well, I was looking at it. Okay.
What was I saying?
You're about to end it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what was I saying?
About the people the 4 people that were
He
watching.
listened. That's right. That's exactly what I was saying. He listened. I love that. But we do appreciate you guys watching, and we do appreciate if you tell everyone else to watch. I know, seems kind of stupid sometimes, but we're trying to have fun, and you know, why not? I think we're doing a good job between him and I. I'm gonna be a hell of a lot louder than him because my mic's a lot closer to
I
my
don't think
mouth.
so.
But
You don't have to be that close.
I'm used to it. I used to DJ, and this is how I did it. But anyway, that's the way it goes. This is the More is Less podcast show. We hope you enjoy it. Please come back next week and watch us. We'll be here next week. And for Todd Moore and
Tyler Moore.
we have a good night. You have a good night. Be safe. Don't get the virus. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.